Hey guys, so this is part two of how to find support and resistance with volume profiles. So if you've been keeping up with the market this last week or so, you probably saw that basically we went up to all-time highs. So because of that, there's no long-term higher time frame value being built. And so the yearly profile becomes obsolete and you're no longer able to get those higher time frame levels. So when that happens, you need to find ways to adapt. So here I have daily RTH, and then I have 5-day VP, and then I have just a daily ETH RTH. So basically what you need to be able to do is just to like mark levels kind of like as they form. So like these two purples, these are like shells, but this one is like also an LVN. So basically you could have marked those after like a couple of rotations happened. You would have marked those, and then you would have known that like there's shells here, and then like which is what I did. Like once we had a couple of rotations, I just marked these, and yeah, they worked pretty good throughout the session. So that's kind of what you need to be able to do, and also just like just looking at stuff like the value area high and low, and seeing if it aligns with something else. So like we have like a value area low here, and then there's kind of like an LVN on this daily profile. So I just marked that, and I mean yeah, that's basically it. Just use LVNs, and then also like if there's like a high or low, like these all-time highs, and then like there's like a little volume taper, you just mark a shelf. And then yeah, I recommend 5-day LVN just because it'll keep it won't be too it won't give you old volume that isn't really relevant. Like the markets just keeps going up every day. But I think that we'll probably have a decent pullback, and then once another ceasefire is announced or the strait opens up again, we'll just make more all-time highs and probably get to like 27K or whatever. So yeah, and then also I have some levels marked just from like 1 minute time frame stuff. So like here we have like seller absorption, 1 minute wick, and then like RTH open, and there's like a nice taper on the 5-day, so you can just mark that. And then yeah, I already talked about this one. Oh, another thing you should be doing is like just like watching candles as well. So like here we have like this is a 1 minute supply, 1 minute demand zone, my bad. And there's like opening range high. So if you just mark that, then like later on, like because the day is still overall bullish, so when it pulls back to test here, it gets defended. And yeah, so that's how that works. And also it's like right above this these trapped sellers that got liquidated. So yeah, this is just another 1 minute time when level, just this wick, and then opening range low. And then now just like a bunch of LVNs. So yeah, LVNs are great. You just like use them as much as you can, because you can kind of mark this one also. I guess you can mark this one. And yeah, that's basically how you adapt. You just have to go for lower time frame levels that you can that you can use. So yeah, I'm not using the yearly profile at all, but I'll probably bring it back once we come back into some value, but that would probably require us to I think I don't know how that would cause that. Maybe if like if there's ever like an all-out war with Iran where we have boots on the ground and then the straits like fully closed and that sort of thing, then I think we could see a more long-term like bear market if this war kind of drags out, like it becomes an actual war like Iraq or something. Then I would say that we could have like more of a bear market. I mean, like unemployment. I mean, like unemployment claims are getting worse and worse. And like as far as I know, pretty sure consumer spending is going down a lot. So with all these things, I think that like when we do get the bear market, I think that's when people who use like more like the higher time frame, like AMT stuff, are going to be doing better, right? Because it's going to be with an old prior value, so you have nice reference points for your trades. So yeah. But right now, for now, it's like we're in the current market. You just need to be able to like see levels, low